Hey guys, I have a topic. I'm gonna call it "My Life as Miss Hollywood." So I'm gonna start when I got out of that marital relationship, and it was totally different for me. Coming, I had moved out of I had moved to another location, another part of Brooklyn. I was in I was in Bedford Stuyvesant, then I was in Bushwick, and then I moved to another part of Bushwick. And my lifestyle as Miss Hollywood, I would I would go to work, and when I get off work, always had to go to the liquor store and get myself something to drink. And then I would get off work, prepare a meal for my family, and then I would always take a jog. Then after I would take a jog, go jogging, and then I got out of that marriage, and then I moved to a whole new community where a whole new part of the hood. And like I was telling y'all in the last video, I was by myself, and the way I carried myself, it was these people were not familiar with me. So I would try to do the same routine, get off work, go to the liquor store, but I was by myself. And people were not familiar with me the way I carried myself. Um, that was the 90s, like the late part of the 90s. And I forgot who I was. I was a attractive young woman on my own in a whole new community. And like I was telling you, when I would get off work, the men, and it would be like a bunch of men, about 15 men standing on the corner, know what time I get off work, waiting for me to notice them. I would go to the liquor store, put my liquor up, and then I would come out and take a jog. I would always jog, and then I realized that you by yourself, you can't live like this. All these men watching you, and I wasn't able to come out the house anymore. I became afraid. And like I was saying, it was like a bunch of drug dealers, young. I go to the store to get my liquor, come out, these real young guys would be like, "Hey, miss, look, miss, show me a pile of money. I got money." And I'm looking like, oh my God, this little boy think I'm gonna do him for a couple of bucks. So these people were not familiar with me. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about. I wish I had pictures the way I used to carry myself. I would always work out, and I would I would do sit-ups, and then I would see that I had a little 3-pack and everything. I still had my scars and my stretch marks and everything, but I would always show off my belly because I was proud of my little 3-pack. So I used to wear my crop tops with my skirts, like my below the knee skirt, and then I would, I was doped up, and and an alcoholic and stuff. So I would always you know wear my little crop top, and then I would try to imitate the guys, how they would always be showing off their briefs. I remember I would show off my satin brief. I remember this one particular outfit I had. It's a crop top to show my breasts and my belly, and then I would wear these burgundy silk boxes, and I would let the boxes show. Um, I would let the boxes show, and then I would have on the skirt, and I would pull the skirt down so the boxes could show, and then I would have on a black pair suede pumps. I remember I used to wear that, and it was I thought I was the bomb chick, and then I would like I said, my credit was right. I was working, and I would and then the man that I was married to, I told y'all he came into some money. I thought he wanted to buy a house. He didn't, but he tried to distract my attention from buying property. So I would have on all these little diamond rings, these diamond ice bracelet, and ooh, I was all of that. And then I remember and then then I was wearing expensive designer shoes and expensive things. And I remember the way I used to dress. And you can't dress like that in the hood living by yourself. All fancy and Miss Exotic. Well, back then, the people back in the day, they were into, like top designer things. I just was into buying, getting the most I could get for less. I never was that kind of person. And then when I get ready to do my fashion, I would never come to you guys with my goal is to inspire others how to you could still look fabulous if you don't have a lot of money, because I notice a lot of people, they going around spending all this money and they live in government funded home. Their goal is to look good, look expensive. And some people, they don't even want to buy property. They don't want that responsibility. They rather spend all their money on designer things. And then they got people, that's really none of my business. I don't live like that. But I want to show you guys how I maintain my lifestyle on the budget that I have now. I mean, I would never come on, showing y'all top designer stuff. I want to show people that have like a low income, how I maintain, how I live a certain kind of lifestyle, and it's still fabulous. They have people that buy all these expensive things, and then they look at me, and then they'll get mad at me because I'm living my best life. I can live my best life and look fabulous and feel fabulous with a $60 outfit on, and then I'm just blown away at how people, look me up and down with a $2,000 outfit on and really be pissed off. I mean, what's the point of buying all that? Well, all that is none of my business. But what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to come up with a way to start off my topic of how I maintain my lifestyle, and how I maintain my lifestyle on the budget that I live on now. And it's like, no matter how low I go, I'm still going to live my best life. I'm still going to feel good about myself, no matter what. So, and I want to show people how I do it, and maybe, give you an idea of how you could also live your best life, and you don't have to be impressive. You don't have to impress people with expensive things. People are, I'm not trying to impress anybody with the way I live. I'm just trying to live my best life and feel good about myself on my small budget.